my worst freaking month in 2 years, I still get 5.3 million views on my Instagram. So if you guys know who I am and you follow me on Instagram, I create a lot of content. I do a lot of goofy shit because for me, I like to get attention. Okay. We're talking about Diddy right here. That went up today. And I'm talking about I'm going to be a power slapper. There's a whole bunch of goofy shit. That's not the point. The point is you have to have traffic. Jorge solves that problem for you. Okay. When I have millions of people that follow me on Instagram, I get about train just went by. I get about 1,000 DMs a day. You can see it right now. 1 minute ago, 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago, 11 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago. And I don't handle my DMs. It would be almost impossible for me to handle my DMs. If I get 1,000 DMs a day, I would have to sit in front of my computer damn near 24 hours a day, let alone be like a husband and a dad. Okay, so you have to have traffic. Fortunately for you guys, the guy that runs the traffic at the highest level, in my opinion, is Jorge Mateo, aka Canine Conversions. He runs my ads. I'm a client of Canine Conversions. Okay. You have to have traffic. We're not gonna really talk about traffic because we have that. We have that through Canine Conversions. Okay. And you have paid ads or you have organic. So I get on a lot of podcasts. I've been on Brad Lee. If you guys know Brad Lee, he's a pretty big entrepreneur. Sean Kelly has about 11 million followers. I've been on No Jumper, which is kind of like a urban kind of ratchet type podcast on the West Coast. $1 million worth of game. I was with I was with Chris Brown and Bandman Kevo. So I drive a lot of traffic. You don't need all that. You have traffic because you have Jorge. Okay, the next thing is you have to have content. Okay, you have to have content because Jorge can run ads, but if you don't have like a presence, if you don't have a profile picture, if you don't have a bio, it's not going to work. You guys already learned about this for the most part. Let me give you guys some quick strategies to create content. Okay. Who here feels pretty good about their social media content? Let me say it again. Jorge can run ads, but if you don't have a social media presence, your conversions are going to be hindered. It's going to suck. Jorge can run ads, no profile picture. You have no freaking post. You have no bio. No one's going to like DM you or click the link. There's no presence. Okay. So for my dog trainers in the room, how many people here have a decent online presence? This is not to like tear you apart or say this sucks. Okay, Lynn.
I mean,
Lynn?
I have a halfway decent. It definitely
Okay,
could be
Joseph.
better,
Okay,
but it's not bad.
Okay, Joe. What's up, Joe? Okay, Lynn.
What's up, man?
What's up? What's up, brother? Lynn, what is your IG?
Instagram.
Yes.
It's the letter K, the number 9, OTC.
Okay, Canine OTC.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Lynn follows me. Let's go. Hell yeah.
Well,
There you go.
follow me back.
Damn.
You gonna hit that follow back button?
He did. He did. He just did it. He just did it.
Yeah. I like Lynn. Lynn's my favorite. Okay.
Yeah, she's got it.
Good work.
Okay,
Some
good.
bullshit.
Oh, damn, Lynn. Okay, you got a little presence. You got a little presence.
A little bit.
Okay. So, Lynn, are you so you guys work with production dogs as well, huh?
Yes, we do. We do executive dogs, personal protection, law enforcement, scent work,
Really?
money dogs. We can teach them to
Is,
find money, termites, bed
is
bugs.
that the main thing you do? Is that the main thing?
No, that's what my husband specializes in
Okay.
is personal protection and
Okay.
and law enforcement. And then we both do the obedience, but most of it falls on me.
Here's the deal. So now we got traffic as a Jorge, and we got traffic as Canine Conversions. So I just showed you, and my Instagram is not doing the best, but 5.3 million views in the last 30 days. I get 1,000
Yeah.
DMs a day. I just showed y'all. Okay, so here's some tips right now, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about sales, but here's some tips that you can do right now for your Instagram, your social media. What's going to help your conversions? So there's something called the 5 C's. There's something called the 5 C's. Okay. And everything I put out on content, I follow the 5 C's. I learned this from one of my mentors. His name is Russell Brunson. I paid Russell Brunson $150,000 one year to just become, elite at sales funnels and marketing. Okay. And he says, Mike, everything you put out is the 5 C's. Those 5 C's are, by the way, you should be taking notes. Note takers are money makers, just saying. He said the 5 C's are number 1, contrast. Okay. You want to write this down. Contrast. What is contrast? Something strikingly different. Okay. It's kind of like an all white room with a black vase in the middle. Contrast. It's almost like an accent chair. Contrast. He said, number 2, conflict. Conflict. A serious disagreement or argument. Conflict. Okay. Number 3, controversy. Also a disagreement, typically when prolonged, public, and heated. Controversy.
Can you say that again, please? Controversy?
Yep. It's a disagreement, but like typically like kind of prolonged and like more public. It's like, whoa, that's very controversial. Okay.
Okay.
Not Dana White, fucking President Trump said, what? Okay, very controversy. Okay, confusion. Confusion. Okay, so we're at number 4 or 5, confusion, a lack of understanding. And I'm gonna show you a case study in just a second. A lack of understanding. Okay, I'm confused. What does this mean? And number 5, curiosity, which is a strong desire to learn or know something. So now when you create content, your posting should have either all 5 or 2 of the 5 of these elements. Contrast, conflict, controversy, confusion, curiosity. Okay. What the hell did I know? Well, my Instagram makes $200,000 to $300,000 a week. That's what I know. So let me go to my Instagram. I'm going to click this, and I'm just going to, scroll and pick a random one. I'm going to scroll, pick a random one, and I'm going to scroll one more time, and I'm going to stop right there. Okay. Here we go. I'm not expecting you to do what I do. Okay. Like I staff salespeople, I train salespeople, I'm an internet person. I wouldn't expect you to do what I do. Okay. But I want you to think about how can we take this and apply this into your world and what you do. Okay. I know Antonio. He has about 500,000 followers. I met Garrett Wing at an event with my boy Louis Torres. Those guys are really good on the camera. And when you put out content, you have to have something good to say, and you have to say it well. You guys still with me? You guys still tracking?
Sure.
Yep, I'm with you.
Okay. So now here we go. Sales team crashed into CEO's G-Wagon. That really happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, contrast, right? CEO, he's protected. Well, this CEO, he's protected. And then they crashed into the CEO. That's different. That's definitely conflict. That's definitely controversy. There's how? What happened? Confusion. I'm curious. Let me inquire. Boom. Nothing crazy. 43,000 views. Okay. I'm going to go here. Just pick one more and we'll move on because this is not the premise of what I want to talk to you guys about. Let's just stop right here. Okay. Gonna go broke if I keep hanging out with Johnny Dang. Okay. I don't have to click the video. That doesn't have that much views, 14,000 views. So Johnny Dang is a famous jeweler, if you don't know yet. Okay. His manager here at my facility right now. They came to visit me. So Johnny Dang's the jeweler. He supplies most of the jewelry for the big rappers and all that stuff and the grills and all that. So there's some contrast. Broke and Johnny Dang, that's contrast. That's conflict. So how Mike Barron's gonna go broke? I'm confused. Let me inquire. I'm curious. Let me click. So this is what I do. How about this? My guard dog, 79,000 views. My guard dog is about to kill the entire office. Okay. Let me play this real quick. Y'all hear it?
I don't get scared, but it's just
You guys
scary.
hear?
Yeah.
No?
We can hear.
Yeah, brother.
Oh my gosh, what the hell?
Okay. So I wouldn't expect you guys to, post what I post, but what's up, Justin? But I want you to think about in your content, how can you utilize the 5 C's?